Hey friends, Brittany Jensen here. If you're watching this video, it's probably because you're getting ready to have a Reiki appointment with me. Or you may just have some general curiosity about what Reiki is. Maybe want to see how it can, or if it can be beneficial to you in your life. But if you are getting ready to have an appointment with me, definitely watch this video from start to finish. It's going to help you come into the appointment with just some general knowledge on how this works. And it's going to allow us to be able to spend more time on your actual Reiki. And less time on me talking. So first off, let me just give you a little bit of background on me. My name is Brittany Jensen. For those of you who don't know me or don't follow me on Facebook, I do many things, actually. I am an online health and wellness coach. I am a Reiki master practitioner. I also help people with life coaching and just sort of helping them rediscover who they are, or I guess refine who they are. You are who you are, but sometimes we sort of lose who we are just in the process of life. And so it's my passion to help people do the things that I have learned to overcome in my life so that they can start loving life and having passion and purpose the same way that I feel like I have been able to regain in my own life. Okay, so first off, yes, master Reiki practitioner, but originally I was pretty much just a little bit of a lost soul. Always sort of felt like something was missing in my life. I had, a husband, a child. I was very depressed, anxietal. I was overweight. I had no purpose and passion outside of my family, which is cool, but we're all meant for more than that in most cases. And for me, Reiki was sort of the missing link that sort of tied everything together. And once I got balanced and stayed balanced, my entire life changed. That's when I decided to become a Reiki practitioner and then become a master practitioner. And now it is just so fulfilling for me to be able to help everybody have these really holistic life transformations that come from the inside out, which I feel like is the only way to really have true and long-lasting real change that doesn't feel like you're swimming up current, okay? I used to help people change, but a lot of it was, I feel like, changing things on the outside, and that's always forced, okay? So my goal is to help you change on the inside, so then that change just naturally happens on the outside. Okay, so that's background on me. What is Reiki? People get confused sometimes. People have these impressions of what it is just by hearing it. Sounds, it is definitely Eastern. Is in sort of comparable to acupuncture. I like to tell people that it's sort of like it's based on the same theories as acupuncture, but I don't use needles to balance your energy. I use my palm chakras. Reiki is literally light source God energy. There's nothing negative or dark about it. It can never hurt. It's based on the principle that we are energy, that everything in our universe is energy. And what happens is through trauma, life, stress, abuse, really it's how we react to those things more than anything else. Our chakras can become off balance. And then what happens is if we don't get them in balance in a short amount of time, if we're not able to pull ourselves back into balance, then that imbalance sort of becomes our set point. It becomes who we are, or it becomes who we think we are, I guess I should say. These imbalances create habits, they create feelings, they create physical issues. And then, like I said, that set point and those habits and those issues become our habit, who we think we are, okay? So the chakras, okay, there's 7 main ones, a bunch of minor ones. They are the energy centers of the body. We need the chakras to be open and balanced so that we can metabolize the energy from the universal field. I realize that sounds really like sci-fi and crazy, but think of it this way. Our entire universe is energy. We know that based on science, okay? So why would we be anything but energy, okay? We are all part of the universe, which is a huge system, okay? We are a small piece of that. Pieces of the system are not outside the system, okay? We need to metabolize the energy from the field for our optimal physical, emotional, spiritual, and mental health, okay? When we have these imbalances, we are not taking in what we need from the field to be healthy in all those areas. That's when physical issues, emotional issues, mental, all of these things. Also, too, it also affects what you draw into your life, okay? Because essentially, these imbalances create feelings and thoughts and ideas that change whatever energy frequency that you are on, okay? Think of energy frequency as like a radio station, okay? That's why positive people that are on a positive frequency, attract positive thoughts and positive things into their life. It's literally like negativity is on a different radio station that they don't tune into, that doesn't affect them. Same thing with negative, okay? If you're on a negative frequency, you are going to attract negative thoughts, negative people, negative situations, okay? That's how it works. So what's my job? Am I actually the healer, quote unquote? I don't consider myself a healer, okay? I consider myself more of, okay, what's the word? Actually, I don't know if there's a word for it, but what I do is I get your body in a position, in a state, in a frequency to accept healing, okay? Because healing comes from the universe. Healing comes from God. Healing comes from inside of you. So essentially, I'm going to get you balanced on an energetic level. I'm going to help change your frequency from the outside, and then it's going to be your job. We're going to work together to eliminate the feelings, the habits. First, we identify the feelings that are creating your imbalances. Identify the habits that have manifested because of them, and then we work together to eliminate them from the inside. We cut it out at the root, okay? And that's when your whole life is going to change. So yeah, I like people to have like just a sort of general idea of what you can expect, okay? What you can expect when you come to an appointment with me is you're definitely going to wear something comfy, something cool. Most of the time I will use the stones in my healing, and I can talk a little bit about that as well. But what I will do is we'll talk a little bit. I'm sort of like a consultant slash therapist slash, healer. Again, healer is the way I think of it a little bit different than most people, but I still, yes, you can call me a healer. And so you're going to tell me like the things that you're struggling with, okay? I'm going to then check your chakras. I will assess your chakras. I have a little tool that helps me do it. It's going to tell me what the energy is doing in each one of your chakras. And based on that, I'm going to be able to tell you how that can manifest in your life. And then we're going to be able to zero in on the feelings that created that imbalance. And then moving forward, if this is something that you guys want to work on getting balanced and staying balanced, which is what I did, which is what changed my life, which is what I ultimately hope for everyone, then we work together. And it's a process. It's an organic, natural, healing, holistic process. But it will be one that you never regret a single day in your life. I promise you that. And so, yeah, so we work together, and it's sort of like chiropractic care in the sense that it takes time to get balanced and stay balanced. And it's going to be this like dance back and forth. We're going to get you balanced. We're going to talk about feelings. I'm going to give you some ways to start working on it when you leave. You're going to come back in a few weeks. We're going to assess you again. You'll probably be like half balanced at that point. A few things might have gone off, and then that's when we know what feelings you're not letting go of, okay? Just trust me on this, all right? You're going to, each appointment, if we're doing a Reiki party, which some of you might be watching this video getting ready to do a Reiki party, I definitely want you to complete this video because I want to spend the most time on your healing, checking your chakras, figuring out what your issues are, as opposed to me just explaining how it works. So yes, so I'll check the chakras, and then the balancing is essentially, you don't have to worry, it doesn't hurt, you just lay there, you relax. I'll put, I use stones in my healing just because, like I talked about, everything has a frequency, everything is energy. The healing stones sort of work like the way a clock works, the same way that like frequencies sync up. If you put a bunch of clocks in a room, they all start ticking in the same way. And that's the same thing that I do with the stones. Different stones correspond to different chakras, and it's going to help pull you into balance easier and help you stay there. Some of them are negative energy clearing. They all have different purposes, and I'm pretty much obsessed with them. But you don't have to worry about that because I take care of all of that. So then we'll do the balancing. And then, yes, if it's something that you want to pursue to getting balanced and staying balanced, then we sort of create a game plan together to get you there, okay? Or you know what? You might just want to do it once, general curiosity, and hey, that's totally cool too. Everybody is on a different place in their journey. Maybe the place that you're at on your journey just means that you just want to dabble on this a little bit, and that's totally cool too. Like I said, whatever way you experience Reiki is the way that you need to experience it, and is the way that's going to be right for you at this point in your life. But if you are drawn to it, if you are drawn to what I'm saying, if it's resonating with you, when we have our appointment together, if something just feels right to you, then to me, I would take that as my higher self sort of pointing me to the path that, yes, this is something that I need to do and to pursue and to see if it can really help me grow as a person and get to that next level of living. Okay, I think that's it. Anybody who needs more information, you can check out my blog, BrittanyJensen.com. Go to the Natural Healing tab, and under there's a Reiki section. I've got tons of videos. Check them out. or you can reach out to me on Facebook or Messenger. And yeah, I'm excited to have a sesh with everyone. Bye, guys.